What is going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great day and happy holidays. So the day has finally arrived. I've decided to give away my Steam Deck. Now, I haven't been using the thing for months on end, and I was kind of getting tired of looking at it. But I decided it was Christmas time, so why not just make somebody else's life a little better? So I decided to give my Steam Deck away to a family member. I didn't want to just sell it to someone so they can use and abuse the system. I wanted somebody to actually appreciate all of the work I put into my Steam Deck. So I made sure everything was operable. All of the ROMs are working perfectly. All the settings and updates were up to par. And I finally pulled the plug and gave away my Steam Deck. Now, I don't hate the Steam Deck. In fact, the Steam Deck is one of the best handhelds ever made in history. Period. I do recognize that this system is incredible, so why the hell would I do that? Well, I just love my ROG Ally too damn much. I think it has a better screen than the original Steam Deck. I think the battery life is pretty much the same in some instances, and the ROG Ally is just more capable in terms of compatibility. But of course, the Steam Deck has the UI, the OS, and the ease of use. But ease of use can only go so far. In terms of compatibility, the Steam Deck was lacking in a lot of ways. With emulation for Xbox 360 titles, original Xbox titles, there were a lot of mods to take advantage of just to play certain emulators. And sometimes on the Steam Deck, mods just stop working. Even emulators just randomly stop working because of an update or two. And I have had my troubles with Windows, but Steam Deck literally made me feel dread at certain points because it is an up and coming OS. So it's a long way from complete stability. And one day I looked at it and I thought, I'm really not appreciating this thing enough. And it's probably near the end of its life cycle, to be honest, because it pushes just so hard every single time I try to play it. So I thought, before it goes, why not just give it to someone else? I'm sure it has a long time to go, maybe a couple years. But honestly, I just wanted my Steam Deck to be appreciated as much as I appreciated it in the first year. But ever since the ROG Ally came around, I just kept playing that because I could get more games, more applications, and more compatibility. So where do I go from here? Am I ever going to get a Steam Deck again? Am I just going to cut off that type of handheld in the future? No, I'm most likely going to get a Steam Deck OLED in the future. I decided I'm never going to get a Steam Deck OLED if I continue to own an original Steam Deck, but not now. It's something that I'm going to want in the near future, maybe a year or two. I'm either going to get the Steam Deck OLED or I'm going to get the Steam Deck 2 because I do believe that the Steam Deck 2 is going to change everything. Either those two or the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not exactly sure what's going to come first. I might just get Nintendo Switch 2 first because it's going to be different. And I already have an ROG Ally. And how you saw in my last video, you can make the ROG Ally exactly like the Steam Deck with the same UI and everything. So yeah, the Steam Deck OLED looks very interesting to me. I like the bigger screen. I like the better battery. I like the little tiny tweaks they had. There are some issues. People say that the issues don't exist, but they exist because I got those reports from actual people, and there's a ton of people online stating that they are having issues with their Steam Deck OLED. So I'm not going to get it right now because I feel like maybe I'm going to run into one or two of those issues and it would be annoying. I just want the Steam Deck to be perfect like the Nintendo Switch was. Of course, you had Joy-Con drift. There's always something wrong with handhelds these days, but hopefully I won't get more than one of those issues whenever I do decide to get a Steam Deck OLED. And honestly, I wish they had an LCD version of the new Steam Deck because, like I said before, I kind of don't like OLED screens. I would prefer a 1080p screen so it can have the sharpness in resolution opposed to color, deepness, and RGB accuracy. I like seeing more detail and a sharper image opposed to those things. But they didn't give us any choice. They just assumed everyone loves OLED over a higher resolution screen. Well, they're wrong because most people prefer a higher resolution screen than an OLED screen. I would really not want an 800p screen over a 1200p screen any day. I don't care how rich your colors look. But yeah, it has been an amazing Christmas so far. The family member I gave the Steam Deck to absolutely loved it, and they said it was the best gift they ever got. And that made me a lot more happy than the Steam Deck did in these past 6 months. And honestly, I'm the type of person that would rather give something to someone if I'm truly not going to appreciate it in the next coming years. And playing Callisto Protocol on the ROG Ally has made me realize that it was a good decision to move on from the Steam Deck for now. And sure, you could download a bunch of mods and all that, but I would prefer just to click and play. And that's pretty much all I had to do to play Callisto Protocol. I'm almost done with the game on RG Ally, and I've been wanting to play it for a couple months. I got that for Christmas and a couple other things. You know, we're adults now. We have to give more than we get. And I really came around to appreciating giving gifts way more than getting gifts. And I'm so happy that the Steam Deck found a new home. It's not my Steam Deck anymore, and I'm happy to say that. I didn't want to sell it because it wouldn't really sell for that much, probably like $200. And compared to giving it to someone that would truly appreciate it, that I know for a fact would appreciate it, and I can actually help them along the way if they have any questions, is a gift that keeps on giving for me, because I just love to help people with their computer issues. It's just something I do for a living. And the Steam Deck has a lot of issues and a lot of complications that I would like to fix and work with other people to fix. But you know me, I'm all about power. So yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and are going to have a happy new year. Hope you guys kept whatever New Year's resolution you promised yourself. I've been working at losing a specific amount of weight and getting healthier, and I have accomplished that by the new year. I plan to keep that New Year resolution going. And another New Year resolution is to treat people and care about people just a little more, to consider people a little more this year. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good one. Later.